Welcome to Soul Baby Communication with Kelly Meehan. I am a spirit baby medium and medical intuitive. I support women and couples all around the globe in different ways within conception, pregnancy, and birth loss. And I do connect. I came up with the term spirit baby medium, and I do connect with messages from baby. There's a way that I share that communication to parents to be. And in that connection, it's not just about baby messages that I share, but I uphold a deeply spiritual counseling experience. And I know how to tune into the energy body and look at the energy body and see what the next steps are in that awakened conception journey. And I support those on natural conception, even through technological support of IUI, IVF, surrogacy, adoption. Spirit babies come to different parents at different times. Sometimes it's solo parent, sometimes it's same-sex parent, sometimes it's more of the opposite sex parent. There's no rules when it comes to spirit baby connection, communication. And there is this huge mystery, and it's quite beautiful and profound. There's so many mysteries in our world. And when it comes to this purely, sentient soul being that is so much more than a baby, even though we say soul baby, spirit baby, there's this soul, and that connection that is built with parents before life is really healing. It's very meaningful. It's very purposeful. And I feel like I'm here to share, to create, and to help those heal, to really deepen their connection into motherhood, into parenthood. And I've seen really profound things. I have some good stories to share of how conception seemed quite impossible and has forged its way into existence in the disbelief of many. And there is something about looking at this spiritual connection around conception and pregnancy, that there are all these different parts, from the physical, emotional, into the spiritual. And I love to look at all these, what I call bodies of being, to really be able to tune in to how it is, this conception, connection, pregnancy, sacred connection, this conscious pregnancy, or even healing through birth loss. I've helped numerous women through miscarriage, looking to conceive, multiple miscarriages, as well as termination, abortion, as well as stillbirths and other later fetal losses, how to bridge that connection of baby with their parents, and how to bring, that next deepest connection. And some things are very, it's very tragic and overwhelming when there's a loss of conception, or this deep desire in parents to want this child in their life and calling it in the most deepest way. And as I've said many times, conception is this journey as well as an awakening. What is awakening? If you're somebody that feels like you're struggling on your conception journey, what are the next parts and pieces that is bringing you together in this way? And another thing I always say is, it's not just about you and if you're in partnership, but there is a whole other soul being involved. And how are you collaborating, creating this relationship all together to build that? And this is why women and couples do really well with emotional, spiritual support on the fertility journey. I always like to use the word unwinding. So there's a lot of unwinding energy that needs to happen sometimes to make that conscious connection and to get, that inner balance and that awareness. And it's different for everybody. There's no one size fits all approach on the conception journey. And in this space, in this video, and even more videos to come, I do want to check in from time to time and share these different wisdoms. I do have a podcast called Spirit Baby Radio, and we're almost up to 50 episodes. And in these episodes, you'll see special guests, as well as my own inner kind of divine connection to this greater world of life before life. For me, there's a lot to say about it. And I'm really weaving in this other piece of medical intuition, because we are these very alert energy bodies, and our bodies have a story. And in that story, I can see a lot of the story, and to relay these messages back and provide a level of what I call like metaphysical spiritual counseling. And I want people to walk away not just coming and going, what's my baby have to say? Because that's not what it is that I offer. I offer a piece of messages from baby when they want to share different things, and it depends on the person. as well as checking into the energy body, having you tune in and do your inner homework. What is it going to take for you to move into that space, to create that conscious conception, to feel that loving connection in pregnancy, and to heal deeper energies around loss? That, I know there's so many questions, and loss, I feel like, has its own video to go more and expand into this energy of loss that is very tragic and very difficult healing journey for many of us. I'd say, because I feel like we're all affected when loss happens, even though it's happening to the individual. And so I want to welcome you here, and hopefully you'll come back and see more insights of information on spirit baby conscious communication, as well as pre-birth communication and healing in the afterlife with spirit baby. Thank you for joining Soul Baby Communication. Bye.